Everyone, please rise and join us in welcoming the Ann Arbor Pioneer Class of 2026. You may process. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How y'all doing today?
We're doing good.
There it is. This is your chance, parents. I want you right now to yell out your baby's name as loud as you can so they can hear you. All right. If you can hear me, clap twice. If you can hear me, clap once. If you can hear me, clap twice. Let me get 6 Pioneer power claps on 3. 1, 2, 3. That's an AP class right there. I like it. All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Please rise or continue to rise and join the Pioneer High School a cappella choir under the direction of the great Mr. Steve Lorenz as we sing the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Pioneer a cappella choir. Everyone, you may be seated. Welcome to the 58th exercises for Ann Arbor Pioneer High School. My name is Desmond Smith, principal of Pioneer High School, the proud principal of Ann Arbor Pioneer High School. At this time, I would like to introduce our special guests first. First, the trustees of the Ann Arbor Public Schools Board of Education. Please stand as I call your name, and I ask that the audience hold its applause until everyone is announced. Torchio Feaster, Board of Education President. Glenda Wilkes, Vice President. Leslie Wilkins, Board Secretary. Rima Mohammed, Trustee Parliamentarian. Suzanne Basquette, Trustee. And Susan Schmidt, Trustee. Next, I'd like to also introduce the Superintendent of Schools and the members of her cabinet. Again, please hold your applause until I have introduced the entire cabinet. Ms. Jazz Parks, Superintendent of Schools. Shantae Langford, Assistant Superintendent of Human Resources and Employee Relations. Concetta Lewis, Assistant Superintendent of Office of Special Education. Dawn Linden, Assistant Superintendent of Teaching and Learning. Bernard Rice, Assistant Superintendent, Physical Properties and Capital Program. Melita Austin, Executive Director, Early Childhood and Elementary Education. Ante Britton, Chief Financial Officer, Finance Operations. Jenna Bacalor, Executive Director, Community Division, Student and School Health. Kia Higgins, Executive Director, HR and Employee Relations. Dr. Roberta Hayward, Executive Director, K-8 Middle and High School Education. Dr. Heather Kelstrom, Executive Director, Instructional Technology and Information Services. Liz Margolis, Executive Director, Student and School Safety, and Andrew Cluley, Director of Communications. The class of 2026 has accomplished so many things throughout the years, and much of it would not have been possible without the support of your family, your caretakers, your friends, and many loved ones. Many have joined us today Class of 2026, please look around and find your loved ones in the stands and give your village, a huge round of applause. Secondly, your parents sent you off to school several years ago and entrusted our staff with your education and your future. We take this opportunity very seriously, and we are honored to be there for you at this time of your lives. I would like to recognize and honor the entire staff of Ann Arbor Pioneer High School, from our custodial staff, maintenance staff, teacher assistants, office professionals, every teacher, the support staff, and every administrator. To the people I work with closest and have put in many hours of work and preparation, I would like to recognize the Pioneer admin team as well. Please stand when I call your names. Class principals Kevin Hudson and Tracy Stevenson. Dean of all students, once again, the Dean of what? All students, Mr. Keith Wade. Athletic Director, Assistant Principal, Ms. Eve Clare. Thank you. I'm sorry, we did not give a chance to give an applause to our staff. We have several staff members sitting over here and in the stands. If you are here, please stand and let's give them some love, everyone. We have 13 teachers that are retiring from Pioneer this year. We got a lot of hiring to do, y'all. These folks from our teacher ranks, they've dedicated their lives to the education of our young people. They've spent countless days and hours planning and preparing to enrich the lives of our students day in and day out. We cannot thank you enough for your dedication to loving every student that walked into Pioneer High School. We honor you. I know many of you are not here, but I'm going to call your name and your years of service anyways. If you are here, please stand. Don Packard, 37 years. Ron Robinson, 33 years. Jeffrey Cass, 30 years. Lori Williams, 30 years. Barb Shank, 30 years. Steve Hathaway, 28 years. Dr. Nathaniel Powell, 28 years. Peg Lederer, 27 years. Deborah Fitzgerald, 27 years. Andrea Erda Thompson, 25 years. Brent Richards, 24 years. Sean Sabo, 23 years. Kenneth O'Day, 21 years. And Elaine Mitchell, 12 years. To all of our retirees, we thank you for everything that you've done for our students and the Pioneer community. We wish you the absolute best in your future endeavors. Lastly, I typically brag on the greatness of this class, of each class, but we have a student, her name is Sydney Fletcher. She is going to be, she is our, yes, y'all, that's her family right over there. So I typically brag on the class in this speech, but I'll let her do the bragging today. She will be taking care of that, and I want to get out of the way so she can show off this class's greatness. But first, I just have a little bit of wisdom to share from my heart to yours, class of 26. I want you to choose your path. As you leave high school and step into your next chapter, remember that your life belongs to you. Your parents, teachers, family members, and mentors have helped shape you, and their love and guidance definitely matter. But the dreams you pursue should be your own. There may be moments when you feel pressure to meet someone else's expectation or follow a path that makes others proud. While honoring those who have supported you is important, true fulfillment comes from discovering what inspires you, what challenges you, and what brings you purpose. Have the courage and be bold as you choose your path. Pursue the career, the passion, adventure, or calling that speaks to your heart. Success is not defined by living someone else's dream. It is found in building a life that reflects your values, talents, and aspirations. Trust yourself. Take thoughtful risks. Learn from setbacks, and remember that the people who love you most ultimately want to see you become the person you were meant to be. Choose a bold and brave path and make it extraordinary. Lastly, after this evening, after you leave this room, I mention this to each class. You will leave here, and there will not be another time when you are all in one room together, ever again. If you have not done it yet, be sure to hug someone or give someone a fist bump for the first time and the last time. Tell someone you love them, and be sure to exchange contact information, unless you're gonna stalk them on Insta or something, but that's your call. Please take as many pictures as possible and share them. I know for a fact that you all will have extremely bright futures. We talked about that in the back. And there's only one thing that you can do for me and for the staff and the Pioneer community, and that is always remember to be bold, be brave, be extraordinary, be a pioneer. I love each and every one of you, and I pray that you all have an extraordinary future. Thank you, class of 2026. I love you all.
Thank you, Mr. Smith. At this time, I'd like to introduce the Pioneer A Cappella Choir under the direction of Mr. Steve Lorenz as they perform the song, You Do Not Walk Alone by Elaine Hagenberg.
May you
Thank you, Mr. Lorenz and the a cappella choir. At this time, I would like to introduce the class of 2026 senior keynote speaker, Sydney Fletcher. Please, let's give her a round of applause.
Thank you, Ms. Stevenson. Good evening and welcome to the 58th graduation of Pioneer High School. My name is Sydney Fletcher, and I had the privilege of serving as your co-student council president, as well as president of the Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Council this year. It is truly an honor to stand before the faculty, families, and friends who've helped shape the class I am so proud to represent, the graduating class of 2026. We made it. And honestly, there were moments when that felt very unlikely. Not just hard weeks, actual moments. Senioritis alone almost took us out. We were showing up physically, but mentally, we had already checked out. But here we are. We started high school as the COVID kids. We saw the rise of generative AI, a TikTok blackout, which somehow felt like the longest day of our lives, epic celebrity beefs, my personal favorite being Kendrick vs. Drake, and we even witnessed astronauts travel farther than humans could ever imagine. Through it all, we still showed up and we brought traditions back. This year as a class, we reimagined events like Senior Sunrise and Senior Sunset, prom, the photo memory wall, Pi Senior, and created the mentorship program between upper and lower classmen. While writing the speech, the phrase, "be bold, be brave, be extraordinary, be a pioneer," kept repeating in my head. Partly because I could never truly get it right during the morning announcements this year, but also because it perfectly represents our class and the legacy we are leaving at Pioneer High School. Let's be real. Be bold sounds great until you actually have to do it. It's raising your hand when you're not sure if you're 100% right, applying to schools that feel out of reach, or speaking up when it would be easier to stay quiet. Bold isn't comfortable, and that's the part nobody tells you. Every story has a first chapter. Ours started 4 years ago, freshman year, when we walked into either the clock tower or flagpole entrance and navigated our ways through the halls. We were uncertain, a little lost, and trying to muster up enough courage to ask a staff member for directions. Personally, I was intimidated being 5'1½", yes, the half inch does matter, walking next to students who were literally 2 feet taller than me. It felt like I was surrounded by 100 Andrew Whitridges, y'all know him, Anders, all at once. But over time, bold started to look a little different. It looked like showing up to Culture Day in cultural attire, even when it felt uncomfortable for students to show pride in their heritage. It looked like creating over 90 affinity clubs, building spaces where people felt seen and heard. That's what bold actually looked like for this class. Not loud, not perfect, just consistent. And that's where brave comes in. Because brave is quieter than people think. It's speaking out when something isn't right, or choosing to be seen when it'd be easier to disappear. But most of the times, it's just deciding to try, even when you're not sure it will work out. My grandfather always said, nothing beats a fail but a try. My mom says it all the time. I used to ignore it, but this year it started to mean a little more. Some of us failed at something and tried again anyways. Some of us came to school on days when getting out of bed was the hardest thing we had done. Some of us looked at someone we trusted, a teacher, a counselor, a friend, and said out loud, "I'm not okay." You still showed up, and that matters. And that wasn't small. That was everything. Because being brave is not about being scared. It's about doing it anyways. I want to take a moment and acknowledge the amazing teachers and staff of Pioneer High School. Thank you for showing up every single day for us, for grading papers, answering emails, and going above and beyond. Teaching is an act of profound dedication, and you showed this class what it meant to be present even when it wasn't easy. We see you. Speaking on behalf of the graduating class, we stand with you and we thank you. But I digress. We as a class are extraordinary. Over the course of our high school career, we excelled academically and athletically. I'm going to call out some groups, and when you hear yours, please stand up and remain standing. Our athletic teams. Our athletic teams won 28 district, 15 regional, and 16 state championships. This year alone, 5 teams captured state titles, including women's synchronized swimming, men's swim and dive, and women's cross country. Of course, a special shout out to the women's field hockey team and the women's swim and dive team, both of which have won state championships during all 4 years of our high school careers. We also made our mark academically and through our extracurriculars. We had national qualifiers and place winners in Science Olympiad, robotics, HOSA, and DECA, along with standout recognitions in all-state band, orchestra, and choir. Our Pioneer Theater Guild delivered standout performances in productions such as Hamlet, SpongeBob the Musical, and of course, Chicago. In addition, our class included 19 National Merit Scholar finalists and over 25 National Honor Society members, along with participation in the Ann Arbor Student Building Industry Program, where students in our class helped build a home that sold for $695,000 in September of 2025. Now parents, join us. We did that, so join us in a round of applause. Thank you, graduates. Please take your seats. Finally, being a pioneer means stepping into the unknown and building something new, even when there's no clear path to follow. The next chapter has no instructions for life, no syllabus, no rubric, and no submit assignment button at 11:59. Just choices. Choices that will shape not just our own paths, but create opportunities for those who come after us. Today is the last day of this chapter. Tomorrow, you will wake up as an Ann Arbor Pioneer alum, and everything that comes next is yours to write. You are the author. Whatever your next chapter looks like, whether it's a college, a trade school, a gap year, starting a business, or going straight into the workforce, be bold, be brave, be extraordinary, and be a pioneer as you write the rest of your story. And to take a page out of my sister's book from exactly 4 years ago, Pioneer High School Class of 2026, #WeOut. Congratulations, Class of 2026. Thank you.
Thank you, Sydney Fletcher. At this time, I would like to introduce Mr. Don Packard to address the senior class. Please, let's give him a round of applause.
I'll get you guys afterwards. Good afternoon. Thank you to the class of 2026 for inviting me, a member of the graduating class of 1983, to speak at your graduation. I've been honored to have had the opportunity to know you these last 4 years and to spend your and my last year at Pioneer together. This is a time of celebration, but what comes with these celebrations are questions. The what's next for you question has got to be top of the list. Anybody, right? Agreed? Along with what are you doing this summer? Do you have a job? Or even the more broader, what do you want to do with your life? This year, like many of you, I've been peppered with the what's next questions myself. After 38 years, I've decided to turn in my keys to C331 and retire. My best answer is a quick smile, a short shrug, and I'm not really sure. And everyone lets me get away with such a lame answer. I'm retiring, after all. They don't expect much coming next. But I'm sure they don't let you. They want an answer, and over the last few months, you've created your plan, even though it may be more fiction than fact. When I think of my plan, which admittedly isn't much of a plan, it's scary. For 7,068 school days, I've walked the halls of Pioneer and guided at least 6,000 kids in their analysis of literature and writing, how to mentor others, and just trying to understand the world we live in. For you, it's been about 2,418 days of the same routine in your K-12 career. There's comfort in that routine. That's not to say it's been easy, but when you've hit those bumps and those potholes, you've had your ride or die by your side going on 13 years. Now, as you leave Pioneer and try adulting for maybe the first time, I want to give you just a little bit of advice. 1, don't be afraid to reach out to others for help. Nobody does life alone. And 2, take the time, kind of like what Mr. Smith was talking about earlier, to find your passion. What I realized recently is that for every step of my life, I had others right by my side to help me if I needed it. And so do you. You just need to reach out. COVID taught us to stay sheltered. Now it's time to reach out. 43 years ago, I was in that same spot as you right now. I was headed to college. Mechanical engineering was my destination, but calculus stood in my way. Calculating the area under the beam as it bent under load just wasn't that interesting to me. So I started down a different path, business. I took an accounting class, and soon I found debits and credits tedious, and I was feeling a bit lost. So I made an appointment to see a family friend, Jim Wheeler, who happened to be an accounting professor at Michigan. He asked me what I wanted to study. I said, confidently, business. And he said, well, what kind of business? And I said, business. He looked at me and realized I had no idea what I was talking about and that I was grasping at straws. So he asked me one simple question. He said, finally, what classes have you taken that you've enjoyed? Suddenly I spilled about how much I loved my freshman composition writing course and argumentative writing. He looked at me and said, why don't you take more English classes if you love them so much? Come back to the business school for your graduate degree if you want to go into business. And so I started taking English classes. I loved how Sir Gawain in the Green Knight from the Middle English text somehow spoke to me in the big-haired, synthesized rock anthem world of the 1980s. And that summer, I worked at a local swimming pool as a lifeguard and swim instructor. I remember one kid in particular who wouldn't put her head underwater and stayed where she could touch the bottom of the pool. Not wanting to give up on her, I stopped trying to get her to put her head in the water. Instead, I taught her to kick, holding onto the gutter with popsicle straight legs. I taught her to walk along the bottom of the pool with windmill arms and feel the water on her hands. And I taught her to blow air into the water and turn her head to the side to breathe. We kept on like this for a few weeks. I was running out of pieces of swimming strokes to teach her. Then one day I was on the lifeguard stand and I saw her with her friend and her face touched the water. She was swimming, happy, fulfilled, empowered to be with her friends. Little did I know that in teaching that little girl to swim, I had found my life's purpose. I would spend the next 38 years of my life helping others find agency in their lives, just like my accounting friend Jim Wheeler had done for me. Pioneer, your middle school, your elementary school, your preschool, daycare days have given you the tools to be successful. Now it's your turn to put those tools to work. Seek out others that like the things that you like. If you like cars, take some classes in fixing or designing cars. If you're into fitness, meet up with your gym rats on a Friday night. If you like to calculate the bend of a beam under load, more power to you. There are people out there for you as well. You just have to put yourself out there. And if it's not working, reach out to others and try something new. My generation has left quite a mess, and today's world is changing faster than we can record. But you, as you head out into the real world, just remember, you have immeasurable strength, even when you're not feeling strong. Not just physical strength, but emotional strength as well. You've been through a lot. Just remember, you have the power to stand up when it's easier to stay seated. I implore you to go forward and open yourselves to experiences, meet new people, and try new things. And I can't wait to hear about all the big and small things you do and accomplish. Thank you to the Pioneer admin, all of you Pioneer parents, thank you, and especially you, class of 2026, for a wonderful and long career. I'll miss you all.
Thank you, Mr. Packard. At this time, I would like to welcome to the stage our very own Symphony Orchestra Band, conducted by Jonathan Glave. Today, they will be performing African Suites, Movement 5 by Fela Swande. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Glaive, and our outstanding symphony orchestra. What's up, class of 2026? Y'all ready? Y'all good? Y'all ready to walk? All right, all right. Got some stuff we have to take care of first. Along with the impressive array of scholastic achievements, members of the class of 2026 have also distinguished themselves through their community service. They have recorded thousands of hours of service to various individuals and organizations throughout our local community. At this time, we will recognize 9 students for their contributions to the school and this class for demonstrated leadership, service, citizenship, and achievement. I invite the following non-suspecting recipients of our Character and Achievement Awards to the stage. Beckett Crooks. Isaiah Clifton. Peyton Peters. Quincy Beam. Nevaeh Carano. Arthur Lopatin. Kieran Conley. Sydney Fletcher. Abigail Hood. I'd like to bring to the stage our outstanding athletic director, Miss Eve Clare.
The Horatio N. Shute Award. This award is given to a young man in recognition of outstanding worth in those qualities that go to make up the finest type of school citizen. It was established during the 1920s by alumni eager to honor the memory of Horatio N. Shute, who retired in 1922 after serving Ann Arbor High for 49 years. This year's recipient is Arthur Lopatin. The Alice Porter Award. This award is presented annually to a young woman who displays outstanding leadership qualities, high character, and good citizenship. This award is presented in honor of Alice Porter, an outstanding teacher who served Ann Arbor High for 42 years. This year's recipient is Abigail Hood. The Mary Ellen Lewis Humanitarian Service Award. In 1961, the faculty established the Mary Ellen Lewis Humanitarian Service Award in honor of Lewis, who retired after 39 years of service to the youth of Ann Arbor. The young woman so honored is considered outstanding in her altruistic attitude towards her classmates, high moral character, outstanding dependability, and service above self. This year's recipient is Peyton Peters. The Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial Award. This award was established in the spring of 1968 by the faculty of Pioneer High School. The award honors students who exhibit respect and consideration for others regardless of race or status, and who display leadership in the promotion of these qualities. Special recognition is given at commencement to 2 graduating seniors, 1 male and 1 female, who have made contributions in the fight to establish and uphold equal rights. This year's recipients are Sydney Fletcher and Isaiah Clifton. the Spirit of Pioneer Award. This award is given to 2 young adults in honor of their resilience, determination, and unwavering spirit. They have faced challenges with courage, transformed adversity into strength, and moved forward with the heart of a true pioneer, being bold and extraordinary. This unsung pioneer student's ability to consistently meet the challenge of the moment do not go unnoticed, and their journey inspires others to persevere, dream boldly, and lead with hope. This year's recipients are Nevaeh Carano and Kieran Conley. Beginning in 1977, the Ann Arbor Booster Club began selecting a young man and woman as the outstanding senior athletes of the year. The student athletes must be varsity letter winners, display good sportsmanship, participate in multiple sports at Pioneer, be good citizens in both the school and the community, and be good students. Our female recipient was a multi-sport athlete. During her time at Pioneer, she earned 9 varsity letters while competing in 4 different sports, despite missing most of her junior year due to injury. In track, she earned a varsity letter, helping 2 relays qualify for the state meet. She competed in 3 seasons on the cross-country team, where she was named All-League twice and Academic All-State, as she was part of teams that finished 2nd and 3rd in the state. She has competed on the varsity soccer team since her freshman year, where she was named All-League and All-District twice. As a wrestler, she was a trailblazer, becoming the first female wrestler in the history of Pioneer High School to qualify for the MHSAA state finals. She was a 2-time All-Stater, finishing 7th in the state in both her sophomore and senior years. With a 4.0 GPA, our winner will attend the University of Michigan, where she plans to study biology and medicine. The 2026 female winner of the Ray Pittman Outstanding Senior Athlete Award is Quincy Beam. Our male recipient was also a multi-sport athlete. Participating in 2 sports at Pioneer, he was a 4-time varsity letter winner and team captain on both the cross-country and track teams. In cross-country, the Michigan High School Coaches Association selected him as Michigan's Mr. Cross-Country this season. His illustrious cross-country career included 3 All-League selections and 2 All-State selections, including a 4th-place finish at the state meet, where he helped lead his team to a state runner-up finish. During his 4 years on the track and field team, he was a state champion in the 3,200 meters, being named All-State in that event in 2 consecutive years. He was also a member of the 4x800 meter relay team that won the state championship this spring by running the 2nd fastest time in school history. With a 3.8 GPA, our winner will attend Michigan State University, where he will continue his academic and athletic career. The 2026 male winner of the Ray Pittman Outstanding Senior Athlete Award is Beckett Crooks.
You may be seated. Give it up for those students once again, everybody. At this time, it is my pleasure to welcome the Superintendent of Ann Arbor Public Schools, Ms. Jazz Parks, who will accept the class of 2026.
Thank you. Good afternoon, faculty and staff, proud parents, caregivers, families, and importantly, good afternoon, Pioneer High School graduating class of 2026. It is a privilege to be here with all of you this afternoon to celebrate this class of 2026 as you achieve this milestone of your high school graduation. Parents and caregivers of this class, thank you for all that you have done to support your students through this year and every year before it. And thank you for sharing these remarkable young people with us and entrusting their education to the Ann Arbor Public Schools. I'd also like to thank and recognize the Pioneer High School staff, teachers, support staff, and administrators. In addition to all of those staff here tonight, we'd also like to thank the teachers, paraeducators, principals, and support staff who have guided this class of 2026 throughout their years of elementary, middle, and high school. Thank you for all that you do to support and contribute to their success. Now, the class of 2026. As I've been thinking about what to say to you this afternoon, I keep coming back to the fact that you have faced unprecedented challenges through your academic journey, including doing half of middle school remotely. And what these challenges have revealed about you is something that is worth acknowledging. You keep going and prove time and time again that you are capable of handling difficult circumstances because somewhere inside of you, there is something stronger than any difficulty that you face. You can call it determination, you can call it perseverance, you can call it resilience, and it is all of those things. But I also call it a quiet refusal to let any hard or difficult chapter become your whole story. It is both your character and your main character energy, and that is something that I greatly admire about you. So in celebrating you today, I honor each of your unique stories and journeys, the accomplishments you have attained, the challenges you have navigated, the hard decisions you have faced, and the moments that have tested you, but that you did not let define you. This is your moment this afternoon, class of 2026. You have earned your place here, where you will not only become graduates of Pioneer High School, you will also become alumni who will forever be a part of the Ann Arbor Public Schools community. Class of 2026, you make us so proud. May your journey ahead be filled with joy, purpose, and the character that allows you to continue to not be defined by the things happening around you, but rather causes you to write your own story. Now, at this time, on behalf of the Ann Arbor Public Schools Board of Education, it is my pleasure to formally accept the Pioneer High School class of 2026 as having fulfilled all of the requirements and obligations necessary for graduation from the Ann Arbor Public Schools. And I am happy to now authorize the awarding of diplomas. Congratulations, class of 2026.
Thank you, Ms. Parks, Superintendent Parks. I now ask that everyone please take their positions for the distribution of diplomas. Students, please follow directions of the ushers to receive your diplomas. Y'all can cheer and be excited for this right now.
And we are first, right? I think we're first. Yep. Dakota Thomas.
And then I'll trade you.
Right here. Let me see your card. Isaiah.
You can come here.
Good enough? Hold on to it, Kayla. You ready? Isaiah Al-Quran Chekasing.
1 second. Ali Ibrahim Al-Shakhtari.
Kayla Renee Altman.
Kiera Delarie Ali.
Hollis Catherine Anderson.
Beatriz Elizabeth Alvarez Gomez.
Jacob Demetrios Adrianopoulos.
Michael Byron Ando.
Kadria Azizi.
Andrew Ayala.
Armin Bamani.
Sebastian Dalgertis Bagley.
Arshawn Ray Bangora.
Jayant Bala.
Butoro Bartolome.
Padme Elizabeth Barclay.
Frederick James Bauer.
Lex Bassett Kennedy.
Juan Pablo Batista Contreras.
Henry Joseph Baumhover.
Heather Ann Beck. Thank you.
Etta Simone Baywall.
Quincy Boudreau Beam.
Sophia Alice Becker.
Eleanor Rose Bimbanek.
Alexander James Bellers.
Elena Susan Bergen. Gotcha. You want me to say the age? Okay.
Mila Paige Burrent Spilson.
Dean Bezode.
Mohammed Ramadan Baidoun.
Radhika Bide.
Zoran Pomranki Babrawala.
Liam James Blackwell.
Alexis Sierra Biggs.
Ryan Cruzy Banky.
Allegra Aurora Blackwood.
Hannah Maria Bogus.
Pietro Boeso.
Henry Elijah Bolden.
Armand Boisseron Camp.
Vaughn Sebastian Boutel.
Maya Victoria Borgsdorf.
Quinn Marie Brady.
Iris Brabs.
Ella Braun. You don't want me to say your middle name, right?
Sasha Megan Bauer Braze.
Karian Burton.
Molly Burke.
Fletcher Walker Campbell.
Darius Lamar Calvert.
Michelle Jacqueline Cardenas.
Nuvea Carano.
Michelle Jacqueline Cardenas.
Jake Matthew Carnell.
Eduardo Derek Casares.
Leilani Isabel Casares.
Vivian Grace Chikachi.
Hannah Lauren Cheng.
Cheng Wen.
T. Chang.
Kevin Chengwin Chin.
Keshin.
Matthew Rui Chen.
Raz Yakov Keshin.
That's you, Serena.
Zarina Davy Chug.
Braden Thomas Clark.
Evelyn June Clark.
Noelle Diane Clark. Mays.
Isaiah David Clifton.
Maeve Kaufman.
James Colby. Good job.
Kellum Dean Colquitt.
Kieran.
Henry James Colvig.
Congratulations. Jack Kohler Ford.
Kieran Conley.
Jack Kohler Corbett.
Thank you. Yes.
Chloe Yazdani Cordova.
Eric James Cornell.
Congrats. Let's call them.
Sydney Renee Cortina.
Lauren Francis Stanley.
Ethan Michael Cruz.
Lila Lautner Stein.
Jillian Fung Kundef.
Emiliano Cuenca Villalobos.
Bettina Danker.
Jillian Saylor Daly. Alejandro.
Heaven Nancy Marie Davis.
Alejandro Davila Valencia.
Quinn Allen Davis.
Jordan Lael Davis.
Layla Elizabeth Denson.
Thomas Andres de Jesus.
Lily Grace Drummond.
Todd Anthony Douglas.
Layla Sanai Eberhardt.
Anwita Duta.
Connor Maxwell Edwards.
Blake Petty Edison.
I got you. I love your first name, by the way.
Scarlett Piper Epstein.
Jacob Daniel Edwards.
Ash Quincy Falgren.
Mariah Everett.
Alexander Field.
Maverick Brian Farr. Thank you, Finan. Thank you.
Tess Fleming.
Kale Harris Finan.
Sydney Lene Fletcher.
Elijah Keyshawn Flemister. Easy.
Javion Amir French.
Joseph Fortin. Easy. Oh, no,
Noriela Mayel Fuentes Alfaro.
Samuel Frost.
Love June. Great name. How do you say the last name? June Sophie Galban.
Caroline Kelly Gadare.
Jacob Manuel Garcia Luzon.
Akniva Genguli.
Jack William German.
Sean James Garcia.
Jade Michelle Glaza.
Beckett Ronald Crooks.
I got you, Brian.
Brian Jaime Gomez Salazar.
Amelie Jean Gold.
Cyrus Christian Villarin Gonzaga.
Eric Gomez Ruiz.
Olivia Mackenzie Grant.
Sydney
Sophia Gonzaga.
Grievous.
Sydney A. Gravius.
Zoe Nyasia Grekin.
Taviana Diana Hamiel.
Walter Evan Graining.
Alexandra Sophia Hanna.
Antoinette Michelle Hamilton.
Jordan Michael Harrison.
Janaya Michelle Harris Williams.
Isaac Emmanuel Henley.
Hayden Charles Helms.
Jameson Jocelyn Hogue.
Lila Ann Henry.
Abigail Hood.
Ashley Winter Hockley.
Henry Hu.
James McCallum Hollingsworth.
Samuel William Hunter.
Nathaniel Min Hong.
Thank you, sweetie.
Destiny Huston.
Isabella Hubbard Adams.
Addison Marie Yoon Jackson.
Nicholas Jeffrey Houston.
Aurora Janovic.
Dream LaShawn Hudson.
Andrew James John.
Quinn Jacob Swinger.
Ethan Zhao.
Kabir Nanja.
Avery Lee Johnson.
Aubrey Ayali Alicia Jimenez.
Got you.
Xanthan Dane Johnson.
Ryan Elizabeth Johnson.
Veda Joshi.
Gabriella Enos Jordan Galarza.
Do you want?
Milo Jervicius.
Ryan Dongha Jung.
Yasser Kamla.
Bintu Kaba.
Benjamin Hirsch Kaufman.
Minji Kong.
Jacobs. Thank you.
Caitlin Eileen Kelleher.
Jacob Mayer Kaufman.
I'll do my best.
Katerina Karshenko.
Bridget Elizabeth Kerber.
Congrats, Emma.
Edwin Kim.
Emma Grace Koo.
Edwin Kim.
Congrats. Cameron Carlson Klein.
Aaron Coe.
Nolan James Kresge.
Remy Josiah Kruk.
Jet Lotch.
Isaac Emmanuel Laberto.
Jacob Lafferty.
Ridge Martin LePage.
Hans Lechner.
Christopher Lara Santos.
Hans Lechner.
Dominic James LaRocca.
Alexander Sengchu Lee.
Rylan Andrew LeClaire Helms.
Allison Lay.
Samaria Chanel Leith.
Ta Car Lien.
Aiden Lee.
Angel Zhang Lee.
Aiden Liu.
Sophia Liang.
Author Stuart Lopatin.
Say your last name.
Sylvia Lip.
Rocco DeLuca Mehan.
Marin Marino. Marin Marino.
Ryan David Lon.
Jessica Martin Marino.
Sophia Hannah Mackler.
Audrey Joy Martin.
This is my last.
Marcella Mia Mantle.
Emma Martinez.
She's going to take it. This is a great name. Let me say your whole name. Let me say your whole name. Yeah, okay.
Emerson Reese Marion.
Justin Christopher Lee McCracken.
Benjamin James Martin.
Liam Connor McIntosh.
Thank you. I got yours.
Kalfani Eugene Charles Maddox.
Jack David Miller.
Anne Claire Mackenzie McGowan.
Abbas Mohammed.
Jackson Xavier Meyer.
Andrew Javier Morales.
Nolan Tommy Miller.
Emma Livia Mortensen.
Samara Heaven Leanne Moody.
Adeline Elizabeth Munson.
Got it.
Ainsley M. Morgan.
Judah Leo Myers.
Judah Emery Mullen.
Redford Abbott Nations.
Let me say it? Okay.
Sydney Mutinda.
Craig Thomas Newman.
Jude William Mize.
Eleonora Noose.
Do you want Joan?
Dane Lauren Nesbitt.
Vivian Joan Norton.
Tia Okish? Okay.
Landon Nguyen.
Do you want me to say that, or Asaman?
Latia Asaman Okech.
Andy A. Norego Segundo.
Amalia Omar.
Okay.
Blinn Veronica O'Brien.
Sophia Angelina Ortega.
Charlotte Esther Oliphant.
Indira Patricia Pagan.
Ibrahim Mweti Omari.
Jackson Paul McDonald.
Help
Peltier. You said that right there.
Benjamin Douglas Osler.
August Vincent Peltier.
Leopold Oliver Parent.
Austin Michael Penny.
Mitchell Justin Para Mena.
Sola Peters.
Clara Lynette Paulson.
Hadi Pak.
Braylon Lawrence Penn.
Evie Portinga.
Peyton Ann Peters.
Luke Provenziola. Let me say Lee. Do you want me to say Lee?
Jackson Mason Peterson.
Cheyenne Lee Quick.
Jemiah LaShawn Poole.
Jaden Kai Redmond Chase.
Jessica Ruth Primus.
Jordan Lev Reingold.
Jinyu Kwan.
Gabriella Revzin. Finn? Finn.
Fiorella Kiros Urana.
Fen Riggs.
Patrick Costello Regan.
Michael Robusti.
Connor Brian Rep.
Lazada Maria Rodriguez Pando.
Eric Amir Medina Reyes.
Abigail Rohr. Got it.
Wesley Richard Roberts.
Nina Buckley Rosenwig.
Right away. Claudia Margaret Roderick.
Oh, yeah.
Idolin Leilani Rubio Landeros. Do you want me to say middle?
Yaxidi Sari Rodriguez Hernandez.
Jonathan Alfred Russell.
Ola Carol Rominski.
Theo Robeson Sachs Thomas.
Jesper Lewin Rockstrom.
Diego Ruiz Bautista.
Avery William Samford.
Diego Ruiz Bautista.
Henry Hilliard Sandoval.
Mason Alexander Rydell.
Saren.
Kai Jack Saito.
Ivo Clement sorry, say it again. Saren. I'm sorry. James Gerald Schloff.
Okay. Kai Jack Saito.
Bo James Gerald Schloff.
Finn Marshall Sanders.
Imani Kills Sanogo.
Mackenzie Sue Skytman.
Umani Carol Sonogo.
Ahmed Aziz Sarhau.
Giselle Judith Sendra.
Ahmad Aziz Sarhawi. Not yet.
Muna Shakur.
Henry Alexander Schroeder.
Zanyar Sanar Sadine.
Giselle Eden Shakwana.
Zanyar Sanar Sudin.
Philip Augustin Stanich.
Austin Marshall Sexton.
Sarisa. Zariana Sarisa Lynette Smith.
Bella Rose Shimke.
Really wants his name heard, so he said pause it for shorter. Oh,
Gabriela Elise Soto Ali.
Dylan Parker Smith.
he was really worried about that.
Eva Elizabeth McDonald Steinhoff.
Maureen Madden Smith.
Danica Margaret Stone.
Antonia Marie Snow.
Son. Raquel. Amaya.
San Sa.
Raquel Amaya Starks.
Okay, triplets.
Maxwell Anthony Swanson.
Are y'all waiting to do a picture all together? Okay.
Brendan Joseph Stone.
Gabrielle Alexandria Thompson. I got it. Do you want William?
Sean Henry Stone.
That's Camarillo.
I'm about to get fired.
Luke William Tremblay.
Isabel Heather Kamira Sutton.
Jayla.
Remy Rain Sampson Vale.
Here.
Jayla Marie Thomas.
Nico Pierre Vargas.
Samir. Adam Samir Tiwari.
Atticus Kyrie Sai.
Charles Farrell Vlasic. Do you want your...
Atticus Kyrie Sai.
Long Island.
Ziana Noive Wade.
Caitlin Joy Van Ryn.
Kaylee Lara Walter.
Christopher Allen Vautour.
Maria. Amber Maria Weaver. You don't have your card?
Natalie Wagner.
No W.
Mohammed Medebi Omar.
Colin Watson.
Gabriel David Weintraub.
Chamadou Wira Singha.
Benjamin Wiemert. Got it.
Avery Samantha Weisinger.
Thomas James Weston.
Henry Martin Westfall.
Nyla White. Widger.
Kai Briggs Whitaker.
Liam Michael Widger.
Andrew Hartley Whitridge.
Aaron Rodriguez Lumber.
Kara Amelia Wong.
Aaron Rodriguez Wambo.
Hyung Sung Woo.
Henry Sanford Wong Foy.
Henry Canning Woolard.
Benjamin Paul Warden. Got it.
Henry Canning Woolard.
Lauren Elizabeth Wright.
Evan Wozniak.
Ellis Walker Wyatt.
Okay.
Michael Wu.
That's not good, right?
Yaman.
Melissa Yang.
Did she say the name already? Me? Me? Oh, sorry. Audrey Tiai Yu.
Michaela Christina Young.
Kong Mia Zhou.
Si Chen Yu.
Justin Yi Zhao. Thank you.
Edward Zhang.
Leah Yin Zhu.
Brian Zishan Zhu.
Let's go, Brian! Kiera Rose Zumbrunnan. I can do this one.
Grace Maria Zarinsky.
Corbin Macaulay Berry. Okay. Corbin Macaulay Berry.
Jada Fulton.
Caitlin Gabriela Vargas Gomez.
Wyatt Patrick Roebuck.
Santiago Rosario Dominguez Hernandez. You are it.
Nyasia Donna Marie Holmes.
Patrick John Goodwin.
Aiden Williams Donovan. Dakota Thomas Ayudi Price. Max Commuton. I can see it. Adam Joseph Jeffries. Ethan Turner.
You're done.
Anybody know what time it is? Hey, don't look at the clock. It's not good.
Y'all want to say something one more time? Say something to your students. All right. Congratulations, class of 2026. Please stand. To symbolize your transition from students to graduates, you may now move your tassels from right side of the cap to the left side. Like popcorn. All right. Y'all can tell we didn't practice that part. Congratulations, you are now alumni of the Ann Arbor Pioneer High School. At this time, I would like to invite the senior members of the Pioneer High School a cappella choir to the stage to lead us in the singing of the Pioneer High School alma mater, The Purple and the White. The words may be found in the back of your program. Please give it up for our seniors. You're after that. You do the rest.
Mrs. Parks, this is how graduation is supposed to work. I just wanted to give you a heads up.
Hey, can we stand? This is graduates, maybe see.
Thank you, graduates. Please go back to your seats. Graduates, you may be seated. On behalf of myself, Principal Desmond Smith, Class Principal Kevin Hudson, Athletic Director Eve Clare, and Dean of all students Keith Wade, we once again say thank you and congratulations. Your high school career and your time at Pioneer High School has officially come to its end. We wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors. At this time, flag bearers, please collect your flags. Ushers, if you would please take your positions. Faculty and staff will lead us out, followed by our Board of Education members in central office.
you.